Meron. I'm late. I know I'm late. Hello, sorry. Meron. I'm late. I know I'm late. Hello, sorry. Everybody. Yes, it is announcement day. It is announcement day. I was trying to, and by knowingly, I was trying to finish throwing some stuff together. For said announcement. And I was also making dinner. That's why. But the theater in this real quick. And let me also make sure who's correctly set up. There. Yes, it is announcement day. It is announcement day. Let me... Hold on. Figure out how to do this. Hold on. It should be good. That's fine. That works. But yes, it is announcement day, everybody. I'm gonna wait just a couple seconds for people to blood in. I did make dinner, so I'm gonna be eating less than streaming today. It's gonna be a short stream. It is not going to be very long because I still have some other stuff I have to work on. We're just going to be going over this announcement today. That's why I made all the graphics you're going to be seeing. Tink! It was me. I made those. This will get a few more seconds for everybody to flood in and stuff like that. A few more seconds for everybody to flood in, and then we'll go ahead and start. What do I have for dinner? I've got corn dogs and fries. Dogs and fries. Okay. Let's go ahead and start. Firstly, my funny transitions. Like my funny transitions. Firstly, in December, I'm having my first official subathon. All December long, my first official subathon. And these are some things you'll see. I'm gonna get a new model. This is the big one right here, right? I'm gonna get my first new model in December. Armini contacted a character designer, and she is helping me design it and stuff like that. But yeah, this is probably the biggest part on this slide right now. But in December, I'm doing my first official subathon. There'll be also new reveals. I get some promo art of the model made. I'm gonna update my lore a little bit. You'll see some new emotes. There'll be giveaways, competitions, and silly events and stuff like that. It'll be fun. Yes, in December, we're doing my first official subathon. That's... I know December is like 10 months away. And you guys want to see something now for my anniversary, right? Right? We're doing it because my streaming anniversary is coming up in April. Yeah, that's a whore. Yes, in December I'm doing my first official subathon. And I know you guys want to see something now from my streamer anniversary, right? I can't just hang a goalpost that's 10 months away in front of you. So, with that being said, starting this Monday, so this coming Monday, so in 2 days, count it with me, 1, 2, count it with me. 1 day, 2 day. You understand? 2 days. You understand? Okay, so in 2 days, I am doing my big monetization push party extravaganza. No, not 3 days, 2 days. 2 days. No, because it's Friday, so Friday's over. So in 2 days, but on Monday. Yes, I'm doing a monetization push, starting Monday. Basically, I have a little under 300 subs I need to get, and I have a little under 400 watch hours I need to get, for my to reach monetization on my YouTube channel. Because of that, I will be streaming every day. Starting Monday, I'm going to be streaming every day to try and reach monetization on my YouTube channel, and this will continue up until I officially reach monetization or until the window happens, or the window passes. So what this means is basically up until the end of April, if I don't hit monetization, I'll be streaming every day up until the end of April. There's some rewards and milestones listed below. I hope you'll come and join my super cool and awesome party, right? Right? Firstly, the subathon earlier, right? I mentioned the subathon earlier. This monetization push is kind of like a soft subathon, right? It's kind of to like test the waters. It's kind of like test the waters, see how things go, right? Right? We understand? Because I'm not fully sure how well a subathon would do yet, and this is kind of to like is how well it could potentially go, right? And so this is gonna be kind of like your more generic, it's kind of like a more generic, like, slalom subathon, right? And depending on how well this monetization push goes, it will determine how big the subathon is, right? And so here's some milestones right here, right? If we reach 20 concurrent viewers, at CCV, we reach 20k viewers in my streams. I'll host a Q&A. 30s, we'll do party games during this is all during the subathon, by the way. So we're 20 viewers, I'll do a Q&A. 30, I'll do a party game during the subathon. 40, you guys will be able to choose my profile picture for the entirety of the subathon. And that's my profile picture everywhere. So that's on Twitter, that's on YouTube, Twitch. Throughout the entirety of the subathon, you guys will be able to choose my profile picture. 50, I'll do a drawing challenge with my friends during the subathon. This can be really fun. I have some ideas for this. 75, if we get 75 concurrent viewers, I'll write a custom fanfic and I'll read it on stream during the subathon. That's good. That's gonna be really funny. I hope we get that. That's gonna be really funny. At 100, I'll do 100 concurrent viewers. I'll do a writing advice stream. And so you guys will be able to ask me questions and stuff like that, and I'll be able to kind of give advice on writing and stuff like that. It'll be a completely dedicated stream where I'll go over some writing techniques and stuff like that. At 125, I'm gonna get my own comic made for the Lola and my new model. At 150 viewers, I'll be able to get another outfit for the model made. And then at 200, I'll be able to remaster my complete turret model. So the one you're seeing right now, if we hit 200 viewers at any time during this monetization push, I'm going to remaster this model. And update it and make it more personalized and stuff like that. So that's concurrent viewers, right? And I'll post this in the Discord. I post it on my Twitter. I'll post it on YouTube and stuff like that. But this will be all over the place. I'm gonna link it in chat. Every stream I do from now on and stuff like that. What? No one to views. So every time I hit one of these goals, it kind of how do I explain this? Every time I hit one of these goals, I'll bring that later. But firstly, each time any of my content hits one of these views, or hits one of these goals, I'll be able to fulfill the reward we got next to it. So if one of my videos hits 100 views, I'll be able to get more E-nuts for it to be released during the subathon. If we hit 200 views at any point at all, I'll do a horror stream. 300, I'll do a VR stream. 400, I stream for 12 hours straight. I'll set up a kind of game plan of the day. We'll play a bunch of different games, do a bunch of different party games. There'll be a whole bunch of different events planned for that 12-hour stream. At 500, I'll play a horror VR stream. If you know me, I don't like horror. I don't like horror at all, and so this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. We'll see. We'll see how this works out. I may kind of have a panic attack and die doing that trip, but we'll see. At 600, I'll do a bunch of different giveaways. Up to 600 views, I'll do a bunch of different giveaways during the subathon. 700, I'm going to set up my own official community Minecraft server for you guys. At 800, I'm going to redo my voice changer module thing. So I'm going to get my voice module completely remade by a developer and stuff like that. And it's going to be tailor-made specifically to me, and it'll sound a lot better, stuff like that. At 900 views, if anything, any of the content I make over the next month and a half gets 900 views, I'm going to record and write my own original song, and I'm going to have it made and ready by the subathon, so by December. This will depend on scope now. It'll depend on how busy I am. If I'm too busy, I'm just going to do a song cover. But I am gonna try and prioritize doing an original song. But like I said, it'll depend on the scope. Well, how busy I am, because I'm going to be busy setting up the subathon already. And making sure everything works, and plus I have all my other obligations and stuff like that. And so this'll depend on how busy I am, but I am gonna try and prioritize the original song. And if we hit 1,000 views at any time, I'm going to get in contact with an animator, and they're going to make an original animation for my character, or my new model's lore. So that's all that. Now, out of this one right here, donations. This is kind of just like some fun stuff, because this is like the main priority in the monetization push. I'm trying to like whack up viewers and watch hours and stuff like that to try and like reach monetization, right? That's the ultimate goal. But this is for like some fun, funny stuff for people who want to support me and stuff like that. As always, donations and subs and all that, they're not requiring and you're not obligated to sub to me or anything like that. It's just kind of fun little silly things, right? I like that, right? But for 5 subs, I'll put your name on just chatting. You'll be on the screen. Like, your username will be on the screen somewhere. I'll put it out where I want to put it, but your username will be on the screen somewhere. For 10 subs, I'm going to flip my headphones. So whenever I'm playing a game, I have to completely flip my headphones and play with that until someone donates another 10 subs and I flip them back. So that would be very interesting. That could be very funny. At 15 subs, no matter what I'm doing in the game, I have to reload the last save. So if I'm in the middle of a really tense mission and I haven't saved in a while and someone donates 15 subs, I have to immediately reload the last save. That could be very detrimental. Some games are very iffy with saves. Red Dead especially is very iffy with saves. And so if I haven't saved in a while, I could be losing like hours of progress. But you know. At 20, I have to spin a challenge wheel. I got a bunch of different like challenges and stuff like that for like the games I'm playing, as well as like, it's kind of like a challenge / punishment wheel. And if someone gets 20 subs, I have to spin that wheel, like complete that challenge / punishment for like whatever I'm doing in the game. So if it's a mission, I'll complete it for the duration of that mission, or I'll complete it until I'm right at the mission, stuff like that. At 30 subs, I have to take off my glasses. I can't see without my glasses. I am very blind. I am a blind bee. I am very blind as a bat. And so, if someone gives 30 subs, you're going to like heavily debuff me. Yeah, I can't see without my glasses at all. Am I adding new redeems? What do you mean new redeems? Like channel point redeems? Nearsighted. I am very nearsighted. I cannot see anything unless it is right in front of my face. No, these aren't channel point redeems. This is like incentives for the monetization push. No, so these are glasses, like my real glasses. I'm taking off my real glasses. No, not channel points that come later. Like channel points I'll set up for the subathon and stuff like that. But these are like incentives for donations and subs. Yes, at 30 subs, I have to take off my glasses and I have to play with my glasses off until someone either donates another 30 subs, or I'm probably gonna max it at like probably 30 minutes. That way the stream is not like insufferable to sit through. Because I can't see without my glasses. I am very, very blind. So. But yeah. At 30 subs, I have to drop my current rarest item in the game. So if it's Red Dead, I'll drop my most favorite gun or strongest gun. And I'll have to go and re-get it. Or like I'll have to go and re-grab it. If it's Minecraft, I have to drop my rarest armor. If it's Mass Effect, I have to destroy my strongest gun, stuff like that. At 50 subs, I have to stop the game right then and there. So if someone donates 50 subs, I have to stop the game. Stop whatever game I'm playing. I have to spin a wheel with all the games I have. Whatever it lands on, I have to play that game for the remainder of the stream. That's 50 subs. And I'll put all the games I have in that wheel. So at the very beginning of the stream, I'll decide the game. And if someone donates 50 subs, I will stop the stream, spin that wheel, and we'll change games for that the chain games for the rest of the stream or until someone donates another 50 subs. At 67, 67, yeah. Funny brain, or yeah. But at 6'7", I have to say a scary no word, which is basically I have to swear. I don't swear at all. In all of my streams, you'll probably notice I have never sworn, not a single time. And that is because I don't like swearing, and so I have to swear. And at 6'7", yeah. And then at 100 subs, I will pretty much do whatever you say. I will do whatever you say, pretty much at 100 subs. Within reason, right? I'm not gonna, like, get naked on stream. That's not gonna happen, right? It's within reason. And it's not gonna be, like, something like, stop streaming forever. I'm not gonna do something like that, right? So it's within reason. At 100 subs, I'll pretty much do whatever you want within reason. Now on to Ko-Fi donations or Super Chat donations, right? Do a pack flip. Ko-Fi donations and Super Chat donations. If someone donates $10, I have to stop and spin my model 10 times, or 5 times. Someone donates $10, I have to stop and spin my model 5 times. And I can't do anything until I do that. Now $20, whenever someone donates $20, I have to stop, and they can write a tweet for me that will go on my account, on my Twitter account. The tweet can be anything. Again, within reasons. I'm not gonna tweet anything like racist or anything like that. That's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna tweet the N-word. That's not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. But within reason, if you drop $20, you can write a tweet for me that will go on my Twitter. It will stay on my Twitter. I'm not gonna take them down after the sub-funds over, after the monetization pushes over. They're going to stay on my Twitter. At $30, same thing. I have to stop and immediately go and doodle your profile picture really quick. And I'll post that profile picture on Twitter as well. I might try and put it on stream on this just chatting screen as well, but I'm not sure. I figured out a way to integrate all of those without taking up too much space. But yes, I'll do a quick doodle of your profile picture and it'll go on my stream. At $40, it says choose game loadout. It's kind of more so like you can kind of like influence my loadout in the game. That's kind of the same thing. Basically, you can choose what I'm going to be using for the game or what I can't use. And so like you can say like you can't use this gun or this sword for this game, or you have to use this gun or this sword for this game. And this will also kind of depend on severity and depend on the game. So like for Red Dead, all the guns are kind of super good. And so this one will probably be for the entire duration of the stream. But for a game like Minecraft, using a wooden sword or a wooden pickaxe, it'll kind of have to depend, because that can also make the stream infuriating and unwatchable. So, it'll depend on the game and like the severity of the game and the severity of it and stuff like that. Pre-Azure. But yeah, so if it is too crazy, I may limit it to like 20 to 30 minutes of the stream. Like I said, in Minecraft, you have to use certain materials in order to get other materials. Like, if you're gonna make it so I can only use a wooden pickaxe, I'm not gonna be able to go mining, pretty much, right? So I may limit that to like 30 minutes. That way the game's not just insufferable and infuriating to watch. But who knows? We'll see. At $50, I will take an accent for 30 minutes. And you can also kind of choose the accent. I'll do my best on whichever you choose. If you don't choose one, I'll just choose one myself. And it's with the voice changer, it should make pretty funny. It should make for some funny moments and stuff like that. At $60, I have to rhyme all of my words for 30 minutes. And if I don't do that, like if I mess up, I have to spin the challenge wheel / punishment wheel again. Yes, so I will have to rhyme all of my words and stuff like that for 30 minutes. At $69, nice. I have to take a shot at alcohol. This'll kind of like... So there's two options here, right? I will take a shot or I'll die again. That way, depending on how severe it gets, again, this entire thing is like testing the waters. No, you can't choose the drink because I don't have like a bunch of alcohol, right? I'm going to be choosing from like my parents' stash. And so it's probably going to be like whiskey or bourbon or something like that, or what I'm able to get a hold of, right? I'm probably going to limit that to 2 per stream. That way, again, this kind of thing is to like test the waters, right? So I'm not fully sure how much everybody's going to be donating and stuff like that. And so if I get like a bunch of just $69 donations, I'm not going to be taking like 600 shots, right? I'll die. I don't want to die. So, yeah, I can do from an assortment. We'll probably do something like that. But yeah, so like if it gets, it'll probably be 2 times. So you can, I'll take a shot 2 times, but anytime someone donates $69 after that, I have to die in game. So I have to stop whatever I'm doing and die in game. No matter what game I'm playing or anything like that, I have to die and then reload or go back to where I was and stuff like that. So probably like whiskey or bourbon or something like that, or... But yeah, that way I don't just die from like taking shots. This one's gonna be limited to probably like 2 per stream. Depending on how long I go. If I'm live for like 10 hours or something like that, I'll probably open it back up again and stuff like that. But yeah, this is probably gonna be 2 per stream. And then after I take my 2 shots, it'll change to each time you donate $69, I have to die in game. At $80, I have to stop what I'm doing and go put a funny hat or PNG on my model. And I have a bunch of silly hats and stuff like that, so again, this one could be fun. Tequila and tobacco. They're probably not going to be very like advanced shots. They're probably going to be something quick. I'm a baby when it comes to alcohol. I don't drink normally, so and it'll be very interesting. I also don't know much about shots. But yeah. At $90, I have to eat a hot pepper. And so something like a habanero or like a jalapeno or something like that. Pretty self-explanatory. At $100, I have to swap models. So I have a bunch of different models. And they're models of like friends. Hiyari's model is in here. Hypothetically, what happens if someone donates more than 100? There really isn't going to be a goal for more than 100 because I don't expect someone to donate more than $100 regularly. But if that does happen, they'll probably just be model swap again. Like I said, I don't really expect someone to donate more than $100 regularly. I'm trying to like keep my expectations low to moderately low. Because again, I have no idea how this is gonna go. This is my first ever time I'm doing something like this, and I have no idea how it's going to go. This is kind of like to test the waters for my subathon at the end of the year. But yes, for $100, I'll swap models. I have a bunch of different models. I've got, Hiyori's model. I talked to her and she rang that I can swap to her model. And so I can be a little tease for her model. I have another friend whose name is Ari. I have her model. So I can swap to her model. I've also got a bunch of different like other free models that I've gathered and picked up over my time of vtubing, so I can swap to those too. So we can do multiple and combine tequila shot with hot pepper if you want to, yeah. So like if you donate, how much is that? $159, you can say take a shot and eat a hot pepper and I'll do it, yeah. But yeah, that's the Ko-Fi Super Chat stuff. But yeah, basically in December I'll be hosting a subathon for my birthday. The overall scope of the subathon will depend on how well the monetization push does. The better this monetization push performs, the bigger the subathon will be. And the more times we hit these view goals, the more bigger the rewards will be for them. So if we hit another 100 views, if there will be even more emotes. So like if I hit 100 views once, I'll get more emotes, and if I hit 100 views again, there will be even more emotes. And if I hit 900 views once, I'll do the original song/cover. If I hit it again, the original song/cover will be bigger. 700 views, if I hit it once, I'll launch the community Minecraft server. If I hit it again, the Minecraft server will get bigger. For 1,000 views, if I hit it once, I'll do the lore animation. If I hit it again, the lore animation will get longer. That kind of deal, right? Basically, how well this monetization push performs, because again, I don't know, it could absolutely bomb and fail, right? Like, that could happen. And I'm aware that that could happen, which is why I'm running this first before I do the subathon, right? So how well this performs will depend on how big and how grand my subathon is at the end of the year. Yeah. That's kind of the whole gist. I do have some rewards for the top supporters and top donators and top gifters. If you're a top donator, like if you donate the most out of anybody over the entire course of the monetization push, you're going to get VIP in my chat. You'll get a custom video message from me saying thank you, I really appreciate it, and stuff like that. And you can also tell me what to say, again, within reason. I'm not going to send you a video of me saying a bunch of like 18 plus things or being racist. That's not gonna happen. Yeah, you can tell me what you want me to say for the video and I will record it and send it to you, and then what you do from that point on with that video is completely up to you. You can upload it on your channel, you can share it around, you can edit it, whatever you want to do. That's up to you. You'll also get a perma tier 3. So your tier 3 membership or tier 3 sub. So the thing with this is YouTube and Twitch don't allow you the ability to just give a comma tier 3. Yeah, if you want me to recite the B-movie script, I will. YouTube and Twitch don't really just allow you. There's not really an option to build in to just do a perma tier 3 sub. And so what's gonna happen instead is in the Discord, I'll just give you all of the rewards of being a tier 3. And so I'll give you all the videos early, I'll give you all the sneak peeks and stuff like that, you'll get the roles and stuff like that. And then also, for the top donator, I will write out a short story for you. And so I'll work with you on what you want that short story to look like, and what it's going to be about, and who all is included in it, and stuff like that. But I will work with you to write a short story. And then 2nd through 5th donators get VIP and a handwritten message. I mean, write down pretty much a thank you note. And I will send it to you. Or like, no, I'll send it to you. I'll send a picture of it to you in your DMs and stuff like that. But you also get VIP as well. You can also tell me what you want me to write on the handwritten note, and I will. Like, if you want me to make it out to a specific person, I will. If you'll be like your name down on it, I will. Stuff like that. And so the 2nd through 5th donator is going to get those. The top gifter is going to get the same thing the top donator got. VIP, custom video message, perma tier 3, and I'll help them write a short story. And then the 2nd through 5th gifters will get VIP and handwritten message as well. But yeah, this is kind of really. I've been setting this up for quite a while. That is why it has streams have kind of been boring. And I'm very sorry that they have been boring. But yes, I have been setting this up. I'm wanting to do this for a while. And I think it'd be fun to do it for kind of like my anniversary. My anniversary of my debut anniversary. And like I said, I'm gonna reiterate, this is kind of like to test the waters, to kind of just see how things go. And if this does very, very well, my subathon will be a lot bigger at the end of the year, right? I do want to try and do an uncapped subathon. I feel like that would be very fun. But if this doesn't do well, if this doesn't do enough, if this bombs, I probably won't be able to do an uncapped subathon. But like I said, we will see. So if you want the subathon to be bigger, push my streams, push everything. Don't go in other people's chats. Don't be annoying with it, but like, show you want it is basically what I'm saying. If you want my subathon to be bigger, if you want these rewards, basically show me that you want it, right? It's kind of to gauge the waters and test the waters and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm very excited. One thing that is going to be happening, no matter, excuse me real quick, no matter how big how big this monetization push gets, no matter, nice job with this presentation, appreciate it. Yes, I put all these together. But no matter how well the monetization push does, I am still going to be getting a new model. That is set in stone. Like I said, I've already been in contact with an artist and a character designer. I've already commissioned a character designer, and I'm waiting on her to send me the design back and stuff like that. All of this stuff right here is pretty much set in stone. I have enough funds and stuff like that to be able to do all of this. It's more so like, if you want these extra rewards added onto it, as in the Minecraft server, the new voice module, the original song, the new animation, if you want me to remaster my current model, if you want me to get a new outfit for the new model and stuff like that, if you want these rewards, you kind of have to show me that you want it, right? And that's by like watching the streams and showing up to the streams, sharing it with your friends, and kind of just showing your support, right? Because like I said, this entire thing could just bomb. And if that happens, I'd probably cry. But, you know, if I'm not saying it will, but if it does happen, like I said, I'll cry. And then the scope of the subathon will probably be much smaller. But if all this stuff does happen, the subathon will be bigger. Yeah. I know I tend to over-explain things a bunch. That's how I am. I talk, I yap. I try and get my point across as clearly as possible. And I'm sure it wasn't very clear at all. But yeah. We're gonna reach some goals, I'm hoping. I'm really hoping. I'm hoping things don't just crash and burn. But yes, this all starts Monday. So Monday, I will be streaming every day. Every day for about a month and a half. Now that being said, the streams are not going to be the same length. One day I may stream 5 hours. One day I may stream an hour. It all kind of depends on how busy I am. I do still have a part-time job. I do still have my family I have to take care of. I still have to take care of my brother and my dog and stuff like that. But yes, every day I am going to be streaming starting Monday. And that is to try and push these rewards and stuff like that. I'll post a link to this image in the chat. This image is you're gonna see this image all over. It's gonna be in the chat, it's gonna be in the Discord, it's gonna be on my Twitter. It's going to be everywhere. And that's because I want people to know that this is happening, right? Yes, I'm going to be streaming every day. The streams will depend, like the length of the stream is not going to be very consistent. It'll depend on how busy I am, pretty much. And then here's my socials in the corner and stuff like that. But yeah, it'll depend on like how busy I am that day. one day I'll probably only stream for an hour. One day I'll probably stream for 9 hours. Like I've been, I think my current max I've hit is 10 to 12 hours. I think that's hit 10 hours at one point. Should I print it out and put it up somewhere too? If you want to. Yes. So and this will depend. There's some days where I literally physically cannot stream more than an hour. It's because I'm just so busy that day. That being said, the reason this is starting on Monday instead of today is because I want to give myself a couple days of just breathing room before I jump into just streaming pretty much full time, right? I don't want to just jump into streaming every day and just be exhausted after the first week. And so I want to give myself a couple days to just recharge and relax, kind of gather up some energy and stuff like that. And then starting Monday, we'll go full fierce into streaming every day. Up until either we hit the monetization milestone, or up until the end of April. So it's gonna be about a month and a half to 2 months of where I'll be here every day. Yes, so this starts Monday. I thought about starting it today, and I was like, I should probably take a couple days just to relax. Also, I'm very busy this weekend. I work tomorrow and Sunday, and I have other stuff I have to do Sunday and stuff like that. So I'm very busy this weekend. But no matter what, you will get a stream every day. I want you to know that. You will get one every day, and I do promise that. I'm going to try my best to stream every day. And hopefully, I'll be able to maintain that. Yes. Yeah, I'm very excited. I can't wait to see how this plays out. I hope you guys are too. I hope it's fun. I hope it's really fun. I'm excited for this, and I'm excited for the for the subathon as well. I have so many ideas for the subathon, and the more of these goals we hit, the more of those ideas you'll be able to see fleshed out. It's gonna be really fun. I cannot wait. I'm very, very excited. I hope you guys are too. But yeah, let me know your questions. You guys have any questions about it? Any clarification you guys need? Anything that you guys are a little curious about? Stuff like that? Thank you, Wisewolf. Yes, I am very, very excited. It's gonna be mostly RER2. But no, so I might miss the first 2 days because of work, but I'm looking forward to catching up on 4 days off next shift. Yeah, it's gonna be very fun. I'm excited. I'm so very excited. This is the first time I've done something like this. And like I said, this is kind of like test the waters, to see how things go. If this bombs, the subathon is probably gonna be a lot smaller. If it does super well, then the subathon is going to be very big, and stuff like that. But no, it's not going to be just RDR2. Like I said, if whoever donates 50 subs, I have to immediately stop what I'm doing and spin the wheel of every game I own. Whatever it lands on, I have to play that game until the end of the stream. This is also kind of within reason. Some games are just not fun at all, and some games are insufferable to watch through, and some games have copyrighted music. How many games do you own? I own a lot of games. Like, a lot. And this list is, like, my list of games is always expanding too. I want to play through BioShock, all the Halo games, things like that, right? So, if someone donates the 50 subs, I have to stop what I'm doing and spin the game wheel, whatever it lands on. I will play that game for the rest of the stream or until someone donates the 50 subs again. Have a great stream, going back to bed. I need to clean tomorrow, time zones. Alright, good night, Azra. Yes, I own a lot of games. If you want to choose what game I'm doing, you can also do the 100 subs. I know this is a lot of money, though. Like I said, none of these goals are expected. I could very well make $0. and donations and subs from this monetization push, and that is a real possibility that I understand. And I don't want you guys to feel obligated, right? This is supposed to be put a on anybody, right? Strayan. So for the game wheel, you pick, say, 10 games, and the 10 games might change next week. I was just planning on putting every game I have on the wheel, and then spinning the wheel. And then whatever it lands on, I'll switch to that game. And that's also, like, within reason, right? Some games are, like I said, insufferable to watch and sit through after a certain amount of time. And I don't want you guys to sit through those and be just annoyed. And so I may, like, after a while just go in and be like, okay, we're going to switch back. I think this game has had its time in the light. I think the person has kind of gotten their worth out of watching us all suffer, right? I don't want the streams to just be insufferable, right? The point is to get people to watch the streams, not to get them to click off, right? So, but ultimately, if you do want me to play a game, you can also just do the $100 or the 100 subs viewer's choice, and I will go and buy whatever game you want me to play, and I'll play it on stream and stuff like that. Yeah. Be a corn dog, yummy. And then, also, I do want to add, if we somehow, some way, like, if all the stars align and we smash these goals out of the water, right? Like, say we smash these goals out of the water, right? I will add more. And more of those goals would be added with the input of you guys. You guys can kind of decide what you want to see me do, what do you think would be fun and funny and stuff like that. I don't expect us to smash these goals out of the water, but if we do someday, or if we do some way, somehow, I will add more goals with the input of you guys, right? Yeah. Someone gives 100 subs, which is 100 subs or members. That's quite a lot of money, but I will buy and play whatever game you want me to play. Buys it, or someone gifts 100 subs, I play, say, you want me to play Uma Musume. I'll suck it over on Dueling and play Uma Musume. Yeah. That corn dog is good. I haven't eaten all day. Pretty similar to the horror game speedrun is on the menu. If someone gives 100 subs and asks me to play it, I'll play it. It's like I said, 100 subs is a lot of money, though. So, I don't expect anybody to donate 100 subs at all throughout the entire monetization push, but if it does happen, I will pretty much do whatever you want. Within reason, right? I'm not doing anything racist. I'm not doing anything, like, sexist. I'm not doing anything, like, offensive. I'm not doing anything, like, 18 plus either. That's kind of just out of my beliefs. I don't want to do anything like that. Yes, I haven't eaten today. This is my first meal. It's so good, dude. Due to time constraints? What do you mean? Are you asking if, like, I haven't had time to eat? Then yeah, pretty much. I hope you guys are excited. I'm very excited. I can't wait to see how it turns out. Even if it bombs, I'm still excited. I'm hoping it doesn't bomb. But even if it does, I'm still excited for it. Yes, I am very, very excited. I hope you guys are excited. Can't wait. Yeah. Do you guys have any questions and stuff like that or clarification you need? Feel free to ask, and I try my best to clarify it all. I know I'm a little fast when I talk, and I know I'm a little... I trip over my words a whole lot, and I'm not exactly as clear as I should be sometimes, and stuff like that. So if you guys have any questions about it or anything like that, feel free to ask, and I'll try my best to clarify. Yes, I have a lot of, like, ideas and stuff like that for the subathon. I can't wait. I really hope this does well. I really hope the monetization push does well.
My mind and my body, but there's one thing a Saiyan always keeps.
Hallo, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the battalion. Q&A will be a video. It'll probably be a stream. Probably stream the Q&A. For donations with the equivalent of bets also work? Yeah, that works too. But also, if that's too confusing, you can also just do it through Ko-Fi. Whichever's easiest. Yes, I am very, very excited. I hope you guys are excited. I really, really hope this does well, because I have so many ideas for the subathon that I want to do with you guys that I'm so excited for. Within a party you have in mind? What do you mean? This is the party. This is the party. Man, I have so many ideas. If we hit all these goals, I'll pretty much be able to do all the ideas I have. So I'm really hoping we do, but I'm also being realistic. We probably won't hit this one. We probably won't hit this one. Like, I'm being realistic, right? I'm not trying to go overboard with my expectations. No, Io is not one of the witches that cursed me. I part in game? I don't know. It'll depend on kind of what you guys want. If you guys want Jackbox, we'll do Jackbox. If you guys want Gardex-on, we'll do Gardex-on. It's whatever you guys want. I'm not getting the goal first, but... yeah, it'd be really cool if we hit all these goals, but I'm also being realistic. We probably won't. If we hit all of these goals, we'll pretty much be able to do everything I want to for the subathon. I've got a lot of ideas planned and a lot of things I can't wait to do. So, I'm really hoping we hit these goals, but I'm also being realistic. We probably won't. So... considering it's a second to safe bet, I don't know. It could not happen. Like I said, I have no idea how this is going to go. Which is why I'm doing this before I do an official subathon, because I don't know how well this is going to perform. This could perform super well, it could perform horribly. I have no idea. And so, we could hit all of these goals, we could hit none of these goals. I could not get a single donation throughout my entire streams for the entire monetization push. I'd probably cry if that happened. But it could happen. I don't know if it will or not. And so I'm trying to use this as kind of like gauge people's interest, kind of gauge your guys' like overall excitement for something like that. And so think of this as like a soft subathon, right? It's not an official subathon, it's a kind of like a soft subathon. In December, we'll have an official, real subathon for my birthday and stuff like that. Yeah, this is kind of to have you guys kind of show me. Down here, I'm just eating. I'm muting myself every now and then to eat. I'm very hungry. I haven't eaten all day. Yeah. This is kind of like gauge how much you guys would be interested in this kind of thing, right? Play it safe before we jump deep into the water, right? We're going into the shallow ends before we go into the deep waters, stuff like that. I don't want to just dive head first into the deep end and not know what's at the bottom, right? Yeah. I'm very excited. Like I said, I hope it does well. I really do. Because the better it does, the more things I can do during the subathon. And I have a lot of ideas for the subathon that I am very, very excited for. So, yeah, all of these milestones will happen during the subathon. So if we hit 100 views, I'll release all the emotes, more emotes for my new model during the subathon. The horror stream will happen during the subathon. The VR stream will happen during the subathon. This is kind of to help me, like, it serves multiple purposes, right? It's how me get monetized on my YouTube channel, right? That's the whole point. It's to help me test the waters before the subathon. And it's also to help me kind of prepare and plan the subathon as well. But yes, I am very, very excited. I hope you guys are excited. I am very excited. But then, I'm eating one, or at least until I finish my food. Yeah. Other than that, how are you guys? We good? Are we silly and good? Are we being silly as usual? The very next one. I'm hoping it's very fun. All of this is going to take place over the course of until the end of April. So from Monday till the end of April. So that's what, just over 2 months? So you can redeem these rewards at any time. And I'll do the reward in whatever stream I'm doing, I'll do the reward from then until the end of April. Keep in mind, for the rewards like reload last save and drop a rarest item or choose your loadout, those won't be able to happen during something like a just chatting stream. So if I'm like streaming just chatting and someone donates the choose your game loadout, I'll probably note it down and choose that for the next time I play a game. So but yeah, I'm very excited. I cannot wait. Like I said, I really hope it does well. I'm really hoping we hit all the goals because I wanna do so many things for the subathon, and this will let me do so many things for the subathon. But I'm also being realistic, we probably won't hit some of them. So that's the thing, I don't know. That's the point of this, I don't know what we'll hit and what we won't hit. It is a sausage on a stick, fried in cornbread. It's gonna be at your usual time, right?
You may have invaded my mind and my body, but there's one thing a saying always keeps. His
De hell, perdido. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the battalion. That's the thing. I don't know. I do want to try and get a hold of a schedule. I know I'm very bad with schedules. I've known that for a day. I try to run a schedule on ass, and I can't do them. I'm gonna try and get a hold of them. I want to make my own custom graphic for a schedule. You'll probably see that pop up every now and then. So I do want to try and get a hold of my schedule, so you guys should know my stream times before I do them. But it'll depend on the day when my streams are. You came up with this? What do you mean? You came up with that? Oh, the corn dogs? I don't know, but they're good. I love corn dogs. Whatever it is, it's genius because they're amazing. It's a sausage covered in cornbread, or it's a sausage fried in cornbread. They're really good. I love them. Well, it's like the whole joke. Who came up with drinking milk, right? Who's the first guy to drink milk from a cow? I'm hoping this does well. I'm very excited. I hope it does well. I know I keep repeating myself. I'm just so excited. I've been setting this up for so long. I've been setting this up for so long, and it's so exciting to finally see be finished and be ready. I'm very excited. This is kind of why streams have been so like boring lately, and why I've been doing a lot of homework. Is I've been setting this up. Now I do still have a lot of stuff I have to catch up on, but separating my mind, no. So it's very likely a lot of the streams during the days where I can't stream on are just going to be homework days. That's very likely. Our brains are tally-welly. Monday's probably gonna be a long stream. Has to be the first day of the monetization push party extravaganza. And so it's probably gonna be a long stream. Be ready for that. I don't know what the stream will be, but it'll probably be a long one. So what's new with you guys? This is pretty much what's new with me. What's new with you guys? Finally beat a map on Mario Kart Wii with Peach. The drifting is so bad. What an insane game to pull from, Mario Kart Wii. Same old, just vibing. That's how I am. I'm very busy recently. I've got a lot of stuff I have to catch up on, but my friend has been so many homework streams. Beat Dead Space recently? Dead Space is scary. 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 Base puzzles, alien invasion, fun gameplay. That's what determines a Half-Life game. Got new art supplies, very happy about that. I'm glad to hear. I hope they're treating you well. I know Jack about story writing, but I find it just right for the setting and gameplay and all that. But it's like the same kind of vibe as Half-Life. I love Half-Life. Dead Space seems too scary for me, though. Hey, if someone drops 100 subs and asks me to play Dead Space, though, I'll do it. Resist FNAF 4. Oh gosh, FNAF 4 is not a very extremely friendly game. FNAF 4 is probably like my least favorite in the entire series. I don't know, Scary Breach is pretty bad too. It was more story focused, trying to stay close to the series, and the Dead Space 2 was perfect balance of both. Yeah. Dude, there's a reason VR horror stream is so high. I am a baby when it comes to horror. I am a big baby. You give me anxiety, so I don't play them. They make me anxious. If we hit the 500 views, I will. Yes, I am very excited. I hope I explained all of this well. I really do. I know I kind of fumble over my words and talk fast at points, but I hope I explained it all well. I said, if you guys need clarification or have questions about anything, you can also feel free to ask. No native speaker, and I think I got the better part of it. That's good. I didn't totally completely fumble. It's gonna be very fun. I'm very excited. There's one day in March where I'm probably gonna be up all night. Because I'm going to a convention with my brother super early in the morning so we can get in line very fast. So I'm probably gonna be up streaming, and then I'll in-stream got the convention with my brother. And then come back and go to bed. So I'm probably gonna be up like all night. You plan on doing a hand stream someday? I don't know. Maybe? I don't know. Anarchy and stuff's kinda not my thing. I probably got 4, like, pack openings and stuff like that. Do not know. Well, by now, oh, my that's all gone. That's like 3-5 left. It's a very yummy, or meant to say. Not yummy, or yummy. Get like my first meal all day. Must I do eat regularly? I do forget to eat sometimes, but I do eat regularly, yes. Appreciate you being concerned for me. Ah! It's not supposed to be on. Sorry about that. I'm gonna need that. My work group in chat went off. Look at it. Not at the moment. I don't do singing streams yet because my voice changer isn't the best. Maybe once I get a new one? But for now, no. I guess I could prepare for a singing stream, but not at the moment. I saw it, bud. But yeah, maybe in the future, once I get a new voice changer, that I can more, like, accurately configure and control and stuff like that. So, for now, no. Thank you, Bon. You're very kind. Just checking Reddit for some stuff. Oop. Better. What? I'm kind of just chilling. I'm probably not gonna be live much longer. I'm just checking on some stuff from headed at the convention I'm going to next month. What convention? I am not going to say that. But we'll say where I live, and I don't want to say that. Yeah. Yes. But yeah, I'm very excited for this event and stuff like that. None of you are. I hope you guys are. I really am. I'm very, very excited. I hope you guys are. Like I said, I hope it goes well. I really do. I really hope it goes well. But I thought we can go ahead and end here in just a second. What's that? What's your question? What time would you usually try to stream? Probably around this time. I usually stream late at night, so probably around, what, 7 to 10 is usually when I start. So probably around that kind of time period. I set up like a schedule and stuff like that, don't worry. You'll get a schedule, I promise. I promise you'll get a schedule. I'm very excited though. I can't wait. I hope that I release it. Like I said, I really hope it does well. Yeah, I'm gonna try and stick to a schedule over this, like over the time period this is going. But I do not know if I'll be able to or not. I'm gonna try my very best, but we'll see. I'm gonna try my very best. I don't know if I'll be able to. Like I said, it could just not happen. But I'm gonna try my best. I'm just checking one final thing before I head out. You made me sleepy. Good background is so soothing, it's gonna make me sleepy. I'm picking one final thing, and then I'm probably gonna head out. I'm not gonna sleep yet. I have some other stuff I have to take care of, but I'm probably gonna go ahead and end stream here real quick. And then, what do you guys are? Let me turn that off real quick. I hope you guys are as excited as I am. I know I'm very excited. Like I said, I hope it does well. I really do. I hope it does well. And I'll probably cry and it doesn't do well. So, but who knows? I'm very, very excited. I cannot wait. I hope we hit all the goals. Like, I know it's probably unrealistic to hope for that, but I'm trying to be realistic. We probably won't hit any, but if we do hit all of them, I will be able to do more things in the subathon, and I can't wait, and I hope we are able to do more things and stuff like that. If we hit all the goals, we'll be able to do pretty much everything I want to do for the subathon, and I really hope we do that. About to be the longest 2 days ever. I work tomorrow and Sunday, so yeah. Just a reminder, I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow or Sunday. Just to kind of relax before we the big monetization push extravaganza, stuff like that. Because I am trying to just relax before I start streaming every day, right? You understand? You feel me? Yeah, you feel me. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and head out. I hope you guys enjoyed and stuff like that. I know it's kind of a short, chill little stream, but I hope you guys are excited and stuff like that. I hope you guys all enjoyed, and I will see you all very, very soon. See you Monday.